Hello, friends. Pamela here with Passionate About Scrapbooking, your Stampin' Up demonstrator in the Texas Hill Country in Fredericksburg, Texas. I'm so excited to be coming live at 5. It's 5 o'clock here in the Texas Hill Country. So I am excited because I have lots and lots of goodies to share with you tonight. I have right down here my brand new Artisan 2026 box, the very first box that we get for the new team with products that we'll start using in January and February specifically, along with some or a bunch of tools and supplies like adhesives and all kinds of things. So I can't wait to share with you what I got in my box this time. Hello, Cherise. How are you doing? How's the weather up there in Idaho? We got rain this morning, so that was nice. Yesterday it was pretty cool here, like 60. It was about as cold as it got, but it was cold enough to wear a jacket to church yesterday. And today it warmed up. We did have rain this morning, and then the sun came out. The clouds cleared. So pretty good day, except that it all turned out fine. My box arrived right in the middle of the rainstorm, but UPS was really wonderful and they even bagged it twice in plastic. So, but as soon as I knew that it was delivered, I ran out there and grabbed it just in case. So, hello, Jana. Thanks for joining me. Cherise says it's windy and cold up in Idaho. Ooh, and y'all are supposed to get some storms. We're hoping to get some more rain later in the week, but all the rain that they said we were going to get, we got very little this time. So we could really use it, though I'm also okay that it doesn't rain. Bevan was here all weekend, so that was a treat. And she just left today, as a matter of fact. So I helped her with some of her art projects. We had to pull the Cricut out and do some vinyl cutting for some things she wanted to put on a jacket. She's been into stitching patches and things like that. And then she had an art project where she had to, I had to take photos of her. I guess I need to ask her what that art piece was from, I don't know, way, way back. And she had to pose like she was part of the artwork, and then she's going to have to do some type of graphic design stuff with it, like doing Photoshops and things. I don't know. So hopefully she'll send me what she ended up creating. So that'll be fun. All right. So how's everyone doing? Everyone good? If you're joining me, say hello and let me know where you're viewing from. And we will flip the camera over here in 1 second to let y'all see my big box here on the table. I may move it over and then pull things out of it. I haven't decided for sure yet how to do this because we don't have a lot of space right up in between here. And it's a pretty big box. I think it was like 20 pounds. So gave myself a little workout this morning. So Janice says they got some rain down in Corpus, so that's good. Yeah, we just didn't get near as much as we thought we would here in the Texas Hill Country. Some did. I wasn't very far, just west of us in Harper. I heard or saw someone say they got 3 inches one night. So it just like stopped right there and missed us, I guess. So, okay. So here in the United States, it's the week of Thanksgiving. So Thursday will be Thanksgiving. We are planning to go and see Jeff's sister and her family. We're going to drive just for the day and then come back. They're a couple of hours away. And then I am working on Paper Pumpkin Creative Design Team and the Global Ink Collective Design Team projects over the next 2 days and trying to get all that wrapped up. I just submitted my last 2025 Artisan Design Team assignment on Saturday, I think, and got that all done. That was for my December project. So that should go live December 5th, I think. So that's kind of sad. We're all saying our goodbyes with the Artisan 2025 design team. However, what's really cool is that once an artisan, always an artisan. So we stay connected through other Facebook groups and hops and things like that. So excited. Hey Lee, how are you? Sorry, I said grab. My cat's distracting me over here. I saw a tail waving. I wasn't sure what it was. So she's watching from Minnesota over on YouTube. All right, so let's get busy. I don't want to take up like a ton of time. 5 o'clock works really good here for me because Jeff hasn't left work yet, and it usually takes him 20 to 30 minutes to get home. So I'm going to switch my camera around to my desk. So thanks for joining me if you're here. From my other box, I got 2 boxes today. One had a few items from the new, what do we call it? Product release. We, as demonstrators, get access to products usually like 30 days ahead of time. This time it was like 45 days ahead of time, something like that. So I was very surprised that my order came in the same time that the Artisan box came in. But this is the new January through April 2026 catalog. And so there's lots of goodies in here. And I just remembered I actually can't even share it with you yet. Earlier, I was thinking I would flip through it, but I don't think we're supposed to do that till January 6th, I think, is when it goes live to customers. So, but I can share the front of the catalog with you. Pre-order, thank you. Well, hello, Sharon. How are you from Bront? You're not very far from my hometown of San Angelo. Hey, Jackie, thanks for joining me. So the pre-order. But I can show you the products from the pre-order. I just can't go through the catalog with you. So that's the cover of it. So I'm going to stash that away. I'm so glad I remembered that I couldn't share that with you. But also I want to make sure everyone's aware that beginning tomorrow, November 25th, Stampin' Up! Is having their very first ever, that's my understanding. They've never done a Black Friday sale before, and they're doing their very first one. I just saw the cutest reel on the Stampin' Up! Instagram about the Black Friday announcement. And I'm going to have to get a drink. I think my throat is all scratchy. So there's going to be products that are up to 40% off, and I can give you a little hint. So there's going to be, I don't think there's anything particular on here that you don't need to see, but we'll have 40% off stamping blends, paper trimmers and blades, ink refill bundles. I need some of those for sure. And 25% off select adhesive. Don't know which ones those are. And 15% off select cardstock. So be sure to check the sale early at passionateaboutscrapbooking.stampinup.net. And I think that's all I really have to share about that, but that's exciting news. And then we have a Cyber Monday sale for Paper Pumpkin. So that'll begin starting December 1st at 8 a.m. Mountain Time on prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscriptions. So here's a little bit of information. 3-month prepaid. The regular price is $81. You can get it for $61 and so forth. So be sure even if you're already a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, this would be a great time to pre-order, prepay for either your 12, 6, or 12-month subscription. And that will, if you're subscribed through me, I will send you through email a PDF that has 12 to 14 projects every month. It'll come the following first of the next month. So we just got our November kit, and I'm not even sure. I think this is it. I haven't even actually, I have opened one of them. This is the wrapped in cheer kit that we just got in the mail. I'm going to open it up real quick just to give you a little sneak peek. I've actually created projects using this kit already for the artisan as one of my artisan assignments. So you'll get to see those tomorrow on the Paper Pumpkin social media. But it has a stamp set, an ink pad, and then we'll go ahead and just open it up. I'm going to kind of be gentle. I don't know if I'm going to bust into this one or not, or if I'm going to resell it. So let me grab it out of here gently. But here's this one. So what'll happen when you subscribe, you will order your kit by the 10th of the month. So the next one will be for December. So you have till December 10th to subscribe. So that would be a great time to do the Cyber Monday sale. And that's the one for December that you'll start with. And you'll get your kit. You'll be billed on the 11th. Or if you buy the prepaid subscription, you'll pay for it at that time. And then your kit will ship right after the 11th, usually like on the 12th or so. And you'll get it 3 to 5, 7 days later, probably. Then the following on January 1st, I will send you a PDF that has 12 to 14 alternate projects. We do scrapbooking, card making, fun folds, some 3D items. Everybody does kind of something different each month. So you get exclusive access to that as a subscriber through me. Okay, so that's really fun. So I'll talk a bit more about that through my newsletter list. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to check out my link tree. There should be a link in my bio for YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. All right, so let's bust into this. This is my Artisan 2026 box, and we'll kind of see how this is going to work. Give me a second while I push that down. Whoops. See if this will work. That'll hold down that flap. I got stuff everywhere. Just going to try to make this work for me. There we go. So I think I'll leave it like this. I think it's going to work just fine. And then I'm going to move a couple of things around on my table over here to the side. So give me 1 second. I'm going to put that back in there so I don't lose it. My catalog. I do have another box over here that I'm going to share a few items out of. That was from my pre-order. I didn't buy very much because I knew I was getting this. And you can only work on so much at a time. So, all right, look at this. How fun is this? I love opening these boxes, and there's just stuff everywhere. So I will just start going through it, and we'll open a few things so you can see it. But they always send us the first box of the artisan year. They send us lots of basic supplies. So we get the stamping dimensionals, and I'm just going to make a pile over here on my table. I have to keep track of it because I have to kind of do an inventory. So we have some mini glue dots. So I'm never going to run out of these probably. I have 2 or 3 boxes over there. I probably need to use them a little bit more. We have some tear and tape. I'm getting to where I love this and use this a ton. And we have some duplicates of a few things, I think, but we'll just keep going through here. Foam adhesive sheets. So I love using these for the mini alphabet dies, especially. I should probably try using them with the party alphabet dies this year. So they're like the dimensionals, but they're a full sheet and you can cut them and do all kinds of stuff with them. So, oh, I just had an idea. I hope I can remember it, but I'm not telling what it is. It's how my brain works when I see something. We get some Stampin' Seal. This is the, with the, what do you call it? I'm having the applicator, the holder, whatever, and then the refill. And there's probably a regular one of the Stamping Seal in here, and then probably right there, yeah. So you get the Stampin' Seal plus the refill, and then we have the Stampin' Seal Plus. Tell me what y'all use the Stamping Seal Plus for. I would love to hear, because I don't really use it that much. Hey, Terry, how are you? And Deborah, had to scroll down to see everybody's comments. Then we have blending pins. I was thinking as the box was on its way and I had the printout of what everything that was coming, since this will be my second year in a row, I know more what to expect and I'm more comfortable about everything and not freaking out so much this year. I'm just excited, and I'm excited for the new team members, especially those that are brand new at being an artisan. Terry's on the team with me. And so that's exciting. I've always admired all your work, Terry. I've been following you. So I was so excited to see your name on the team, or to see you on the team. All right, so blending pins. So I'm going to try to do a better job this year with my actual artisan projects using some of the tools that are in here. So then we also get embossing powder. I was looking, I think you get, yep. Y'all, I think I bought embossing powder before I became an artisan, and then they sent me embossing powder in my box last year this time, and now I'm getting it again. So you're probably going to see a lot of embossing powder projects from me, heat embossing projects. I'm going to have to get really creative with that because I have a ton of embossing powder now. All right, and then I was about to say, I was like, oh my gosh, I already have this. But no, it's just similar to something else that it's reminding me of the tags from the Creative Haven dies, the Hobby Haven collection suite. But all right, let me see. So I think joyful squares, yes. So these go together. I was like, didn't feel like there's anything in there, but if you're not familiar, so this is our new packaging. So let's see here. It is a tiny little package because they're all nested inside of each other. So these will be awesome. It's not like a suite, I don't think. I think it's a designer series paper with a coordinating bundle. So I'm pretty sure this is my January product. So I'll be creating with it sometime in December. Our deadline is like January 6th, I think. It might be sooner than that. I'll have to look and see. And I love this because this is going to be great for scrapbooking, but it's also going to work great with cards. So I think these, I mean, let's see. This last year, I did mostly scrapbooking, but Cindy Schuster, who leads the artisan team, said she'd like to see some more cards from me. So I may be doing some more cards as well. So this is for January, and then this is for my February assignment. So this is I think the suite is called Cute as a Bug. And so we got the Sweet Bugs stamp set and dies. I'm actually pretty excited about this. I wasn't at first. And then as I started brainstorming some ideas, I was like, you know what? This is going to be fun because to me, this is kind of stuff that we would do with our scrapbooking with Close to My Heart. And I don't know, there's just lots you can do with it. So it'll be fun to see what everybody does with it. All right, I'm going to set that aside there. And then we have some, let's kind of dig around here a little bit, and then we'll open up some of these. Let's see what all there's the Stampin' Seal Plus refill. Yay, I'm so glad I got some more blending blending brushes. So love these. I have a bunch of old Close to My Heart ones, and it's funny because both of them have a little bit different texture, the brushes, but I'm excited to be able to get some of those. I'm not buying the Stampin' Up ones because I already have quite a few Close to My Heart ones, but I do enjoy using those, so I'm glad I got some. And then here is the Stampin' Spritzers. I'm going to have to do something fun with this year too. So some of my technique, I'm going to have to bring back some of the old techniques that I've done in my Close to My Heart days with the scrapbooking primarily. All right, and then we have a package of the Baker's Twine Essentials pack and a package of the linen thread. You can't go wrong with these. These are staples that are always great to grab and have on hand when you're finishing up your projects. What else? Oh, I got a packet, some liquid glue and some more sponge daubers. I was kind of feeling here to see if there's anything else. I think there are some mini dimensionals. So I've got the regular size now and the mini, or I have extras, let's say. So that's what's really awesome about being part of the artisan team, is that they supply you with a lot of the product that you need, and it'll last throughout the year, and you can use it on your personal projects as well. So, all right, let me kind of look and see what we got in here. I think a lot of this down in the bottom is cardstock too. So the fun stuff is right here. So I also got the new water painters. I had the water painters. They went out of stock, and then they were discontinued, and then they replaced them. Several people said that they were the same, but I'm not so sure. I think it's got a little tape on it right there because that looks a little bit different. I might be wrong, so I'm excited to try them and see if they're any different. All right, well, let's bust into some product. Trying to decide if I want to. I'm going to grab my scissors, my big scissors, and see if I can, I don't know if I can cut it like I want to. Let me see. So I'm just going to go along this so the top is open and I don't have to peel that flap back. It just makes it easier to go in and out here. So this is called the Splash of Sparkles Specialty Designer Series paper. So maybe there's, okay, I'm really excited now. Look at that. So it's got some gold foil in it. So I hope yay, we get 2 sheets of that. So I will flip it over so you can see. So lots of rainbow patterns and colors. Fun, fun, fun. I wonder if that is, I bet that's Timid Tiger with, is that going to be pretty in pink maybe? I don't know. So lots of like geometric abstract, I think, is what we're getting in this product. I think this is kind of like a standalone designer series paper. I don't think it has a suite with it. I could be wrong, but that's what I love too, is that on top of either the bundle that we focus on for the month or the suite that we focus on, They also include some supporting products, so we can do some mix and match. And then we also have extra products for our tip and technique posts that we are assigned, along with the extra project that we do on occasion. So that's pretty. Oh, it's not just gold, it's also silver. So that's going to be fun. And then there's that back. All right. I'm excited about this. This would be really fun for Easter, I think. A lot of the colors, like the eggs and the Easter eggs, are in all those colors. So that's a good one. This is part of the Joyful Squares. So that bundle will coordinate with this, or it can go with this. Square snippets, 12 by 12 designer series paper. This one's just in plastic, so I'll just open it up and we'll look through that real quick. So this will be part of my January assignment. And this next year, I'll be in group number 3 with Terry, as a matter of fact. And so we'll be going live usually the third Friday. It just kind of depends, I think, how the month falls. But we'll be in the third group. And so Terry and I will be using the same products. All right, so this one apparently has fewer designer series papers, but you get 4 of each. So you may have seen some of our papers that are like that, or our designer series packs that are like that. And I'll just do this for right now. So you can cut these apart. We can do some quilt looks or geometric shapes. I don't know. There's lots that I'm sure we'll come up with for these fun kind of country vibes, I guess. I don't know if it's country that I'm thinking of, but just the patchwork quilt vibe with some cool backgrounds there. And then this one. So I think both of these were 4x4s. So that would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 6, 9, 12. So these are 3-inch squares, and then these are 4-inch squares. So it'll be fun to see if there are any other stamp sets in the catalog that will go with some of this as well. So kind of a grid, geometric. Yeah, there's just lots of cool stuff in this. So I'm excited about what we can come up with this. Yep. All right. So all of this goes together. And then I'm guessing the Sparkle Dots Essentials. Not 100% sure if that goes with that or not. And then what do we have? Ooh, Covered in Flowers Accents. So I haven't looked at the catalog close enough to see what these go with. But those are some cool dots. Again, Sparkle Dot Essentials. I think I can see some of the colors in here. So that'll probably work well together. Now, as an artisan, we are assigned products, and then also we have parameters that we have to follow. So when we get a suite of products like this Cute as a Bug, we have to use only the colors that are in the suite. And then if we have just a bundle that we're working with, we can use any designer series paper that's current and any type of accessories and so forth. So give me a second. I'm going to try to get into this. See if I can bust it open. It's just wrapped in plastic too. But it's being a little difficult. There we go. Now I did buy some great envelopes, I guess, or big pockets that I can put these in and store them in my calyx unit. All right, how cute is this? Who loves the little bugs? I see. Honeybee Stampin' Hive loves the little critters. So there's a little ladybug. Our dog is named Ladybug, so we'll have to see. And then Jeff loves honey. So I'll just have to kind of the what is the caterpillar book? I can't think of it at the moment. The ants. I love that. All right, so let's flip through these real quick. Some cute flower, little daisies in the background. I love this idea. I don't think there's punch outs in this one, but you've got 3x4s, 4x6s. These would be great for pocket scrapbooking, or you could cut all these apart and build up extra little scenes using the bundle. And then on the back, you've also got a pretty pattern. How cute! It's like little love bugs. May see some projects with Jeff and I. Love that. All the dandelions. That's fun. Okay, this is growing on me. At first, this was probably my least favorite to when I saw that we were getting it. I was like, oh boy. But now that it's in hand, and this always happens, yeah, I'm always like, oh, this is so super cute. So I don't know if that's like a praying mantis or a grasshopper. Kind of looks like a praying mantis to me, so that might be cool. I actually have some pictures of some out on the porch, I think. Look at the little bug with the book. Fun, fun. And there's some more kind of quilt look. That must be on trend. I'm not sure. This would be great. This would be really, really great for Fredericksburg because of our wineries, the vineyards. That's what Fredericksburg is really known for. We have strawberry fields. You can go out and pick strawberries midsummer, I think, or early summer, I think is when they usually do it. So I don't know if these would be considered grapes or more like blackberries, actually. So maybe it wouldn't. I don't know. They kind of look like blackberries to me. There's some more kind of quilted look. What was that other one? What did it look like again? Yeah, kind of the same. Oh, where did it go? One second. Kind of the same pattern, but just different colors. Okay. Who loves mushrooms, toadstools? This would be great. We still have the toadstool bundle and die that this might go with really well. Oh, look at that. Picnic. That's automatically a picnic vibe there. Okay, so I'm excited about that. That'll be fun. And just as a reminder, there are the bundle that coordinates with it. And I should have some cute embellishments in here somewhere. This probably goes with it. The Old Olive Specialty Rick Rack. So see that? That's pretty. And then I guess these I don't know if they come with a suite or not, but those covered in flowers accents. So just punch out dies, I guess, or punch outs. I'm excited about this. This is the Love Note 6x6 Mix and Match Designer Series paper. So I've been playing a lot with the Christmas one, Christmas tags and more. Does this one have? I think this is just paper. Yeah, it looks like it. But you have these fun. Oh, I love this. So we've got one side has the little Valentine sentiments. So you can make your own little Valentines. But then check out the other side. It's the same pattern, but no words or anything. So you could put whatever you want on there. So that's a great option if you're not doing Valentine cards. And you're going to get probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sheets. So you can make multiples of everything. I'll just do it down like that. Here's another one. Let's see. And then I'm assuming it's the same way. Oh, it's got some different stuff even, I guess. Yeah, a little bit different on the back. So you've got to from, or maybe even journaling spots that you could use for scrapbooking. Love you more. You're amazing. Be mine. Be my Valentine. And a few more cut aparts. I don't know if that's. There we go. And then the back side. So we'll have fun. We can make some fun cards with this, but this is also great for scrapbooking or pocket scrapbooking. I'm excited about this because it'll coordinate also somewhat with the Love You More suite that's coming in January. So really pretty. I love that pattern right there. Isn't that pretty? And since you get so many sheets, you could really, if you're doing a scrapbook page, you could put it all over your scrapbook page too. And this is fun. I love this one. I love these colors. So some of these colors would be great for Easter as well. So thinking ahead. But there you've got red stripes and then some, not sure what color that would be. Is it probably azure? I don't know how you say it. Afternoon. I've hardly used that color at all, I don't think. And hey, Jacqueline. Hope I didn't miss you. Thanks for joining me. And some more fun hearts. Fun, fun. All right. So that I already have plans for in January to go with what I'm going to do in January. Now, I know there's some other, I think we'll see what's in here. So we did get sent several packages of two-tone cardstock. So we've got strawberry slush. So all this is strawberry slush. We have some pretty and pink. So this will be great for not Thanksgiving, Valentine's. And then what is this? I got more designer series paper. Oh, y'all, I am so excited about this. Mixed up patterns, 12 by 12, mix in designer series paper. I know for a fact that this idea came from the Hungry Caterpillar. Thank you. I just saw your comment. This idea came from Close to My Heart Makers, former Close to My Heart Makers, because we would get a package of this in each one of our catalogs that would coordinate with all the other designer series papers in the catalog. So this was a fun treat to see. And then they're just kind of, maybe not tone on tone, obviously, but just simple patterns that could work with anything. I mean, you can mix them with your other designer series paper. You know, a few sheets will go with one designer series paper pack, and then a few sheets will go with another. And then you could also just do pages or cards just with this paper pack. So it's got some really fun colors. Oh, I think I see some wood grain or something kind of like it. I'm just going to flip these over. That's kind of, it could be wood grain, but it also kind of looks like rough painted wood, which would be wood grain, I guess. It's really close up, I guess. We got some zigzags and just some real abstract type patterns. So these are going to be fun to incorporate into just some subtle dots, and they're kind of big and small, so you get a fun texture. There's a kind of a scallop stripe on there, super tiny. I think that's Old Olive. And that looks, I don't know if that may be Bubble Bath. Is that what it's called? And then kind of looks like flowers pattern, maybe in like Daffodil Delight. It's hard to tell with that little bit of yellow. And maybe some Lost Lagoon, or probably Pool Party is what's the color is. But see how you could make like these go together if you wanted to do like a monochromatic type. So we've got Balmy Blue, Bubble Bath, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Secret Sea, and Strawberry Slush. And those are a lot of the colors of two-tone cardstock that I got. Old Olive two-tone cardstock. What do we got here? Ooh. We have Pastels Shimmer 12 by 12 specialty paper. Don't know if I can cut the top off of this or not. Let me see. I got it pretty tight right there. So give me 1 second, see if I can get it on the side here on the top. I'm cutting the cardstock too, or the chipboard. 1 second. Guess I could just pull it open, but see if I can get into it. I'm just making a mess. It doesn't really matter. Look, it's going to mess up anyways. And I'm going to stick it in one of those envelopes. So, but I do want to keep my packaging. So I try to cut out the little packaging info right here. And then I stick it in the back of one of these sleeves. I'll kind of show you what I do real quick. I get these off of Amazon. Yay, I just got a notice from Jeff that he's on his way, so I've got time. So usually I just take this and trim it out. So you get a little tip while you're watching. And then just discard the rest of the packaging. Throw that away. So I try to keep it pretty simple. And then this makes it a lot easier. I take this and put it in the back, like just down here, so I can remember what the paper is called. So let's look at this again. It is, again, Pastel Shimmer. So there's a shimmer. So that's a kind of a pink, maybe pretty in pink. This will be fantastic for Easter and maybe even some Valentine's. And then there's maybe some Darling Duckling. Not sure. And then I'm going to say Pool Party probably. Oh, that's so pretty. So I'm going to do better about using the specialty paper this year. And then I just slide this in here, make sure that's in the back. So that when I flip it over, I've got all the details there. So it's Bubble Bath, Lemon Lolly, and Pool Party are the colors. All right. And there they are. I was wondering, these go with the Cute as a Bug. So there's little epoxy type stickers. Yeah, Ladybug Garden epoxy shapes. So just little like water droplet looking shapes and the ladybug shapes. So I'll definitely be doing a page about Ladybug, our dog. And then more two-tone 12 by 12 cardstock in Balmy Blue. I don't have that color yet. All right, and then these are just some more basics, I think. So we've got very vanilla cardstock, 8.5 by 11, basic beige. We have some watercolor paper. So need to play with that some more this next year. Then we have the 24-26 in color cardstocks. So I think you get 5 sheets of each color, maybe 4. Does it say? Must be 4 because there are 5 colors and then there's only 20 sheets in there. And then we get the 25-27 in colors. These have been some of my favorite colors. Then we have the subtle 8.5 by 11. So you get a combo pack of that. Combo pack of the brights. There's just a little bit of everything. Then the Regals 8.5 by 11 combo pack. I love the combo packs. I'm just kind of sad they got rid of the 12 by 12 in that cardstock, but I understand why they did it. And then we get some basic black as well. And we get some adhesive sheets. I need to play around with my adhesive sheets a little bit more and do some fun techniques. White willow, which is my favorite. Oh, and then hidden back here is some Blackberry Bliss 12 by 12 two-tone cardstock. So I'm sure all those colors coordinate well with the designer series paper that we have in the January through April. And then we get basic white 8.5 by 11, and there's the neutral combo pack too. So fabulous. And last but not least, I guess, is the grid pad. You can't tell what it is. I'm not going to open this one because I already have 2 of them. All right, I have one more thing that I want to share. So let me see if I can get it over here. This was my personal order. I'm going to move that out of the way, and I'll bring this in. And again, I didn't order very much yet for the pre-order because I'm just budgeting and getting what I need to work on. So I just threw my catalog back in there. I got a free catalog when I placed this order, so that was part of the reason for that as well, just to get my hands on the catalog. All right, so I ordered for January the More to Love, Made with Love Sweet Collection. So it comes with the designer series paper. Hello, Jennifer. I'm sorry, I missed your comments. I'm not sure which deep designer series paper you were asking about. And then Leisha, is that right? All right. Let's see. I guess it'll be, so when I have this on the back, when it's just a regular designer series paper, I just keep that in that envelope with the paper, that pouch. All right, so I'm excited about this. This is going to be fun. I can see some fun workshops being made with this, card and scrapbooking. Lots of red and pink, but you could totally incorporate some other colors, which I'll probably show how to do come January. I'll move these over here so you can kind of see them. I've already been doing some research on different type of scrapbook page sketches that would work. I guess I flipped that over. I want it like that so you can kind of see in between. I'm not sure what that, maybe strawberry slush is what that background is with some real red, or I'll have to look and see what the colors are in this. But it's cute. I'm excited. We could have some fun with this. Yay. And then I'm going to guess that's baby Pretty in Pink floral. And maybe there's some Calypso coral in here too. I love this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's ombre, kind of an ombre look. So lighter down to darker here. And then some fun arrows. Just a fun paper for Valentine's Day or love pages. You can do all kinds. So don't forget about your pets and things like that. That'll be fun if you want to document your pets too. We have plenty of them. So, all right, I think I'm just going to tear open this so we can. I don't remember if these were all the same or if they were some that were different. But but these are those kind of cool cookie bags, baker bags. What are they calling them? Hearts gusseted treat bags. And it looks like they're all the same. But do you see there's some red in the gusset right there. So these will be great, especially if you have kiddos in school or just want to do like a is it galentines? Is that what they call it? If you want to do some fun projects for your girlfriends, that'll be fantastic. And this is a full suite. That's all that's in here. So everything was part of the suite. So it has a new embossing folder. So you get this cool texture right here. Love embossing folders. And then these are the cutest. This is a nice thick packaging right there. I'm going to keep that. Can y'all see those? There's like little, let's see if I can get it open without making a mess. See the little envelopes? There's little lips in there too. Just some fun confetti. So I see some really cute shaker cards for that. That will be lots of fun. You can use them just as embellishments too on the page. And then we have some pretty bubble bath kind of ribbon, is it? It is faux linen ribbon. So a little bit thicker, maybe like 1/8 of an inch thick. I bet it ties really pretty bows. And then last but not least, we have the Endless Love bundle. There's also a scrapbooking suite that goes along with this as well that coordinates with it. So you'll be seeing a lot of this in different ways that I use it in January, I think. All right, I think that's it. So thank y'all all for joining me. And I don't think I have anything else really to share right now. I didn't do any artwork at all today, but I'll be working hard tomorrow and Wednesday getting a couple of my design team projects done for the Paper Pumpkin and the Global Ink Collectives. And I think that's it. So don't forget, tomorrow kicks off our first ever Black Friday special. I had a sheet around here somewhere, but I think I found it, maybe. So don't forget about that. We got some great deals happening. First ever Stampin' Up Black Friday sale, and it runs from December 25th all the way to December 1st. And you'll have an opportunity to get 40% off stamping blends, paper trimmer and blades, ink refill bundles. Ooh, it says bundles. And then some select adhesives. I don't know which ones they are, and select cardstock as well. So if you haven't signed up for my newsletter, be sure to check out my link tree. There's a link in there to join my newsletter, and I'll be sending out an email later this evening with all the details and a reminder for you. And when you spend $50 or more before tax and shipping with me, the month of November, you'll also get a card kit in the mail that includes all the pieces you need to create my Christmas tags and more card kit. So you'll get envelopes with those two, not the decorative envelope, but just the plain envelope. But I'll send you the embellishments, the pre-cut cardstock, and most of the designer series papers pre-cut, except for maybe what you fussy cut out. I'm not fussy cutting out all that, but you'll have to do a little bit of fussy cutting, and then use whatever bundle you have, or you can get the traditional labels. Yeah, the traditional labels is what I used right here to go with this. So there's just for you, along with the 'Tis the Season, Sending Christmas Cheer. I used 3 stamps, and then Season's Greetings. So, all right, thanks for joining me. I'm going to wrap it up and sign off. So y'all have a great evening. Thanks for commenting and liking. Do appreciate that. Y'all have a great evening. God bless you all, and I'll see y'all soon. I'm not sure what's going to happen on Thursday. I may just have to take the day off just to get my other projects done. So it may be next week before I go live again. All right. So I definitely won't be live on Thursday, but if I'm able to, I may create a project and share it like a recording, do a recording and upload it on Thursday. But I'm not making any promises at this point. So everybody have a happy Thanksgiving to those of you in the US. And I'm excited to kick off the holiday season officially. So take care. God bless you all. Bye bye.